What challenges did early AI programs like SHRDLU face? Imagine trying to teach a robot to understand and talk like a human in a world full of objects, words, and meanings. That was the challenge early artificial intelligence programs like SHRDLU faced. SHRDLU was created in the late 1960s and early 1970s. It was one of the first programs that could understand natural language commands and manipulate objects in a simple simulated environment. But despite its cleverness, SHRDLU had many hurdles to overcome. First, SHRDLU could only work within a tiny, controlled world filled with blocks, pyramids, and boxes. It was like playing with a small set of building blocks, not the real world. This meant it could not handle the vast variety of objects and situations humans deal with every day. Its understanding was limited to a small vocabulary and a fixed set of actions. So, if you asked it about something outside its tiny world, it simply could not respond. Second, SHRDLU's language skills were quite basic. It could understand commands like put a big red block on top of the green cube, but only if they followed specific patterns. It struggled with language features like metaphors, idioms, or ambiguous words. For example, if you said pick up the blue thing, SHRDLU might not understand what thing referred to if it was not part of its predefined set. This made it hard for SHRDLU to handle natural, everyday conversations. Third, the way SHRDLU stored and used knowledge was limited. It relied on symbolic reasoning, meaning it used explicit rules and representations for objects and actions. While this worked well in its small world, it did not scale up easily to the real world, where knowledge is huge and complex. It was like trying to build a giant library with only a few shelves. As a result, SHRDLU could not reason about or remember large amounts of information efficiently. Fourth, SHRDLU was fragile when faced with new or unexpected inputs. If you asked it something outside its programmed scenarios, it often failed or gave incorrect answers. This showed that early AI systems lacked the flexibility to adapt to unfamiliar situations. They were very good at what they were designed for but struggled outside those boundaries. Finally, there was a lot of optimism about what SHRDLU and similar programs could do. Some researchers thought natural language understanding was easier than it really was. But as time went on, it became clear that symbolic AI like SHRDLU could not handle the ambiguity and complexity of real human language and knowledge. This led to a slowdown in AI research during the 1970s, as scientists realized more work was needed. Looking back, SHRDLU's challenges teach us a lot about the early days of artificial intelligence. They show how difficult it is to create machines that truly understand and interact with humans. These hurdles also helped shape the future of AI, leading to new approaches that aim to overcome these limitations. Today, modern AI systems like ChatGPT and image generators like DALL build on these lessons, handling much more complex language and visual tasks. And understanding these early challenges reminds us that AI development is a steady journey, full of learning and growth.